Yeah, I'm ready, man. Ready. Let me get the chat. Let me get the chat going, man. Little background music while we wait, man. It's my favorite song, man.
Oh, you say Shan, you on the Shannon again.
What is that?
You say Shan.
Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, man. What's up with that guy, man?
Man, this shit has been coming on. It's been some crazy turn of events about that dude, man.
Yeah, some videos. I mean, some conversations that came out and shit, man.
Right. Yes. Hey, you can't grow him up. So
Yeah, you gonna have to pay like he weigh. They say,
pay
man.
the piper, nigga. Try to pay for that pussy.
Yeah,
Pay the
man.
piper.
Damn.
Went to the well one too many times.
Yeah, may say like a pimp put her on dude. Like shit, that dude got ends right there. Go ahead and go
Yeah.
act like you know.
Right. He said he was talking about how niggas used to put the plate down.
Yeah, I don't doubt it, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's weird though, man.
Yeah, man. 18, 19, whatever the fuck. That's just weird, bro.
I mean, I ain't heard the whole conversation from both sides, from females and males. You know what I mean? Like what they got in common sexually. You know what I mean?
Right.
Intellectually. You know what I'm saying? And then not even that. I mean, you like who you like. You know what I'm saying? I can't about the woman's body and this that and the third. Like she was probably like 118 pounds. But if that's what you like, that's what you like. But
Man, it's like Monique. It's crazy because she was on his show not too long ago. You know Monique, the
yeah.
that actress lady and shit, man. And she told him, she was like, "You need to find you somebody your own age." She was like, "You need to find you somebody to cook for you, rub your feet, like you know what I'm saying." Like she just was giving it to him, man. And for this to happen,
Yeah.
after that conversation, is just kind of crazy, man.
Yeah. I mean, you know what I'm
You need to
saying?
find somebody to grow old. She's like, you need to find you somebody to grow old with and leave them young chicks alone.
Yeah. That's the sick part though, bro. Like, damn, man. That's why I can't get over that age thing. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a bit much, Shane. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Blake? Picanetti, what's going on? That's kind of wild right there, broski. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But look here, we got some, you know what I mean? We got the boys in the house.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Our day going pretty good. Baby Blake, how's yours going?
Yeah, what
Yeah,
up with you,
man.
Blake?
Yeah, that's something to celebrate, man. We got Shador in the house, man.
How you feel about the prank calling?
That was wild, bro. You know what I'm saying? That was wild. Pronounce it Pincinetti. Pincinetti. My bad. Pincinetti. That's Italian.
Yeah, you gotta get your Italian together, man.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They said that was Atlanta Falcons defensive coach son got the number out his laptop or something.
On his iPad. But
Yeah,
but
man.
the whole thing though was messed up though. That's why you gotta be careful of your circle though, bro. Because that got leaked by somebody who wasn't even all the way down like that. Like they wanted some bread, and he was just like, yeah, and then the tape come out. You know what I'm saying? Then the video come out with them doing it. Like that's crazy.
What you talking about with the Shador shit?
Yeah.
Oh, so what? So somebody that was there where he was at when the call came, they recorded it, his reaction, and they wanted him to pay for it.
Miss Blueberry. What up, Miss Blueberry?
Mr. Blueberry Fago, what's
Mr.
going on?
Fago.
We appreciate it, Blake. We appreciate the sub. We appreciate it.
He said, I'm here. Yeah, good looking.
Good looking out, Mr. Blueberry. So that's what you saying, Shan? Somebody that was there when it happened, recorded it.
Yeah, it was actually two. You know what I'm saying? People and it was of two different shots, and then all of a sudden, you know what I mean? It was just like us just sitting around being funny and shit,
Right.
and then I guess they was just like, hey, you gotta bless us with this bread. He got a blue Fago pop on there for real.
Damn. You gotta eat, drink that Fago as soon as you crack that baby.
Oh, Fago, you got a good 2 days, bro. Shit. You got a
Soon as you
Fago.
crack it.
Hey, man, that red pop ain't no joke. Shit.
Oh, it be
We-
saying to be strong.
Hell yeah.
I got to go night. Where you at? Where you at, Blake? What you got to go to bed so early?
He
Is
on
it the
the
same
part. He
time?
probably in Italy somewhere, man.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's wild, man. It's like you said, you got to watch who you keep around you, bro. For
Because
real, man.
if the when the shit hit when it came out, you know what I mean? Like look, couple young cats I work with, they were saying that they just like with your boy Shannon, they put the play down, like, hey, I need to get this bread, or I'm gonna leak that you did this, that, and the third. It was you, and I guess they didn't. What up, Barbara?
What up, Barb? Yeah, that's crazy, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's I don't. You got to like you said, you got to watch who you be around, man. You know what I'm saying? But he
Yeah.
did the right things. Told them niggas, fuck y'all. I ain't giving y'all shit. It is what it is, man.
Hey,
People gonna
hey,
know anyway. Shit.
hey, not to keep bouncing around, but that's what Mace said. Mace was like, I ain't giving you shit.
For real, man. I ain't giving you shit. It's gonna come out anyway. You know what I mean?
Right.
I got to go now. Where you going? Well, I got. Oh, you okay? What you got up, Blake? What you about to get into? We appreciate you tuning in for a second, though.
Yeah. Ciao Bella.
Yeah, man. Spinelli.
What you on? What you got the inhaler, my nigga? Damn. I ain't got time for that. I got bronchitis.
It was crazy, man.
Oh shit.
It's serious out here, bro. Nothing really, but I'm gonna go take a shower.
Okay.
Okay, baby, do your thing. We're gonna holler at you on the next one. Blake, you a lady or a man?
Yeah, too late. You said baby. Put that goddamn
Blake,
inhaler down so you can focus.
you know what I'm saying? I gotta stay focused, bro.
Stay focused, my guy. He said,
Right.
he said, okay,
Bye
bye.
bye.
He said, okay.
Man, damn, man. You right. I spoke too soon, man.
Ah, shit.
Yeah, boy, they
Uh,
gave me an inhaler and some medicine and shit, man. My shit going pretty much gone though. I'm way better than I was a few days ago. I was fucked up, man.
yeah, Bronco.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Bronco.
Bronco. Hey man, what
Bronco
kind of
busted.
dirt bike is that Stace got, man?
I ain't never seen it in person, you know what I'm saying? Look like he said kind of fast, man.
Yeah, my dudes at work was, you know what I'm saying? They were like, that's a little high. He thought it was a jet bike. You know, they was like, the most you can get one of them is 1,000 brand new. If it wasn't no Kawasaki, he said they was like, I didn't know. I just shared it. You know what I mean?
I don't know shit about no bikes, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm scared of them
Right.
bitches, man. They look fun, but I don't know shit about no bikes. Mopeds, dirt bikes, none of that shit.
Yeah.
Harleys.
Yeah.
If I had the bread, I'd buy a Harley though, just to have it. I wouldn't
Oh,
ride it.
you can get one with the three wheels though.
Man, you just defeating the purpose, man. You know
Shit.
what I'm saying?
Hey, yeah, you want to? Hey, they make it for available for everybody, man. Shit.
I guess you're
I'd
right,
rather for
man.
you to be on them two than be on one. You don't want to be on this shit.
Man, you know what I'm saying? I just
You
I
know
just
what I'm
want
saying?
to start it up and just make the noise with it in my driveway, like loud as
Oh
fuck, man.
man, your neighbors gonna crack you over your head with that
You know what I'm
shit.
saying? That
They gonna
shit
be
be
like, "Look at
loud
here
as a
now. Go ahead and
motherfucker.
ride down the street. Your ass silly."
Hey, I already be bringing my truck home sometimes and parking that bitch right on the street, man. Right
Man,
out in the front, man.
bruh, you blow the horn a couple times. Brr, brr,
we got some people in the building, man. We gonna go on crank up the show, man.
Yo,
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 yo, yo. What's up,
yo,
y'all?
ho.
Yo ho, you know what I'm saying? It's, Wild Out Wednesday, April 30th, y'all. First and foremost, we want to let y'all know we cracked a thousand subscribers, man. You know what I mean? So
1,000.
we over 1,000 subscribers now, y'all. So you know what I mean? We pumped about that.
Thank
Uh,
y'all
yeah, we appreciate all the new subs and everybody that subscribe. We fuck with y'all, man.
for sure.
For sure, man. Health is wealth. You know what I mean? I want to say the weather breaking, try to get out, move around a little bit, get some fresh air, get up out that stale air in the house, man. And whether you just take a walk, hit the gym, whatever, man. Just get out. We've been cooped up in the house all winter, man. Just get out a little bit, y'all.
Shake your tail feather. Crack a door. Let some of that, like Rap said, some of that air out. You know what I mean? If you got some, hey man, that's what you need to do, bro. You need to get you some onions and just put them out, like in your bedroom by your bed, like. right there. So,
Yeah,
onions take all the bacteria out. That's why they like don't eat onions. They be sitting out like when you go get a when you don't like hot dogs, but when you see hot dogs at the hot dog stands and shit, the onions and shit they soak up bacteria in the air. So put
yeah.
when you sick, so it just don't keep recycling and shit. Just let that shit get in that onion and then throw that motherfucker away. Like, put it in a
I,
bowl,
I
put it
love
in
my
that.
people. I love my people so much, man. Because since I've been sick on this journey, man, you don't know how many remedies and shit I done got from people. From people, man. People that told me all types of shit, Shan. Like you wouldn't even believe, man. You know what I'm saying? Have sex and all
Yeah.
type of shit, man. You know what I mean? So I love my people and they concern and shit, man.
Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get right now.
Yeah, I went to eat today for lunch, man, for my first time and like in a restaurant and shit. I try to hold it down, you know what I mean? I was good, man. I was good. I held it down all the way till I got out that bitch, man.
He was coughing and shit. Sound like a fucking
And when I
raggedy
got out,
bag in your chest.
I let the Harley out when I got out of there. But that's how I
Man,
know I'm getting better. I was able to like, hold it down. I was in there for like
yeah. You ass won't stay in the goddamn house though. You gonna learn. Oh, you gonna learn.
I've been in, Sham. I've been in and then
You got to stay in.
I've been in. I ain't been out except for work, man. Other than that, I've
Oh
been in the
man.
motherfucking house, man.
I feel you, man. I've been just being out in the world, man. Shit, it's wild out Wednesday. I'm wilding out like, man, fuck these non-driving motherfuckers be on the freeway. They don't know the rules, bro.
Well,
That
let them
left
tell them the
lane,
rules.
that left lane is for passing. It's not for traveling, man. Get your ass over to either the far right or damn in the middle somewhere, but stay the fuck out the left lane, man.
Your
And
left
then
lane is a fast lane. Yeah,
when you going past, it won't look at you. The fuck you looking at
yeah,
me for? You know what I'm saying? Go on
yeah.
down the damn road or
The
get out
left,
the way.
exactly. The left lane. Tell them to sit down somewhere. Rap. Yeah, man. Look, the left lane is for fat. That's the fast lane, bro. You know
Yeah,
what
for
I'm saying?
passing. Yeah.
Yeah. In the right lane, the far right lane is for slow, but really that's for trucks. Because if you in a truck and you get in them and say like I'm in the middle lane.
Mm-hmm.
Another truck driver trying to go past and he come behind me in the middle lane. He had to go around to the fast lane to get around me. Man, he gonna 100% give you the finger, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? You got to stay to your right in the truck. Wait, anymore? How will they find purpose? Alan McDreamy, what do y'all think about men not being sole providers anymore? How will they find purpose? Oh, here we go. What's that? That's basically 50-50, right?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
what do you
yeah,
mean? Like, why should a man be a sole provider? Why you know what I'm saying? What's this is 2025. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Everybody can be a provider as long as you provide. You know what I mean? Half a
exactly.
sandwich is better than no sandwich as long as you eating, Alan. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying?
Exactly.
As
Yeah.
long as we coming, you know what I'm saying, the 50-50, as long as we coming and get is 100% out of the house of people contributing, that's the thing. You got to get out of them stereotypes from back in the days when milk was 5 cents. Milk
Yeah,
and
man.
eggs is damn near $20 for them two items itself. So to put all that pressure on one man to be like, you're not a provider, you're the sole provider. No, it's all hands on deck. If you
Yeah.
18, listen, and you still at home, you putting in too.
Yeah. If you're a woman, you just sitting around watching your man struggle, you know what I'm saying? And
Right,
you don't feel like you should chip in. You know what they say, the woman is a man's rib, or
right,
whatever. They say
right.
you supposed to be there to help your man
Man,
out.
Lisa
Now,
Ray,
Alex,
Lisa Ray was talking about her and Trick Daddy was talking, and Trick Daddy was like, "What you bring to the table?" She said, "Pussy." I damn near I was about to log off. Like what?
man, nobody give a fuck about that shit back. And nigga
Man,
get some
yeah,
pussy anywhere. Think
you
about
can
to
get
pay all
that.
the bills and do all this and do all that for
Listen,
some pussy.
right?
Exactly,
Yeah,
exactly, Barbara. Right. As long as you coming together and building together, that's what it is, man. Alan McDreamy. Unless you just like a millionaire or something, or hit the lotto and you just take care of everything. I respect it. But around these parts, you know what I'm saying.
right,
Basically,
right.
people
But
kind of
and she like to
live
find
how
their
they
purpose.
live.
What do you mean their purpose? Their purpose is to be a mate of whoever they with, be it be
Yeah,
female or male or whatever. It's two males, two females. Whoever, as long as y'all coming together and making this thing work, teamwork make the dream work. You know what I'm
exactly,
saying?
exactly. You a protector, you a provider. You know what I'm saying. You a significant other. You know what I mean. And y'all gonna make it work however y'all can, man. You know what I'm
However
saying.
y'all can. Like it's just not on that man, like the shoulder, all of that, just because you was born a male. You know what I'm saying? That's That's ridiculous.
Whoever make the most money, you know what I'm saying? I respect if they maybe take out a little bit more, you know what I mean? But
Yeah, yeah.
like Barbara said, like, however y'all got to do it to make it work. That's just what it is, man.
That's what it is.
Exactly, exactly. So if that answers your question, McDreamy, that's the best we got for you. If you got something else, you want to
Yeah,
let
elaborate.
us know in the chat.
Because I'm curious about him, that person finding their purpose. Like their purpose. I mean, I don't know. I don't understand that one.
Right. So you saying since
Since he can't be the sole provider, he can't have a
you don't got
purpose.
no purpose, what you mean? Raising his
Yeah,
kids, like you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
What
I
you mean?
mean, whatever. Like wherever your spouse or whoever you with is lacking that, and you might be stronger in that suit than y'all. Like I said, as long as y'all coming together, that's the whole buck.
Exactly, exactly, man. I wanted to ask you, Shan, what you think your opinion about this? It's been in the news a lot lately. 100 men versus a gorilla. You ain't seen that? It's
I
been
didn't
like,
understand. I didn't understand what they mean. Like though, you know what I mean?
who you think will win? 100 if it was 100 men against one gorilla.
Now, see, when you say gorilla, now you can have a female gorilla, juvenile
No,
gorilla,
the man, the silverback, the big ass
a
ones.
silverback, 100 men. I would think 100 men would get that gorilla because it's strength in numbers. But you know what I mean, depending on how many numbers. Now, when you said 100 against 1, then it would have to go to the men, in my opinion.
Yeah, that's what I
Just
said. If
knowing,
it's 100, if all the dudes go in there at once,
right?
we can't lose. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And I feel like if it's 10 silverbacks against 100, you might be in trouble.
Yeah, yeah. Cause
You know what
I
I'm saying?
seen this. I just seen this. It was like they was over in Africa,
Hmm.
be doing the little things and shit, man. And the silverback, it was the lady gorilla in the front. The silverback nigga was in the back. And the lady walked past the cameraman. You know, the Africans, they be taking the camera dudes out there, man. He grabbed the African dude by his foot
And
and just
walk.
you seen him? He just
Yeah.
dragged him, man, like a
Like he
little
was like
baby,
a
man.
bag. Like he just, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, they just let him go. I'm like, damn, they strong as fuck. There's not one woman on this planet that would die for their husband, but in return, the woman expects a man to die for them. So how strong is a man's love? Um,
I don't
time.
agree with that one though, bro.
I would die for my kid, you know what I'm saying. I would die for my daughters. Yeah, like if it came down to it, and whatever circumstances I could take out. Yeah, I would definitely take out for my daughter. My grandma didn't make no money, and grandpa said there was one pot working wife. But see, that's like Bam
That's
spoke
back in the
on.
days.
That's back in the
That's
days.
back in the
That
days.
ain't now.
Uh, time. That's back in the
Yeah,
days. We're talking about right now, where
yeah,
you know what I'm saying. It's not the
yeah,
same economically. You know what I'm saying. As far as the things that's going on, it just ain't the same.
yeah.
And you can't compare back then to now. Like just as well
Nah,
as
yeah,
back when we was working. I mean, back when we was younger. I'll say like almost 20 years ago, like 12, $13 an hour, you was doing a little, you know what I'm saying? Like you could do
yeah,
something.
yeah,
But
yeah.
now that $12 or $13, that's not you're not doing too
Ain't
much like
nothing,
that,
bro.
bro.
You ain't even
You're
can't
not doing
afford
too
to live
much.
on your own. You can't
And
even
then
live on your own with that.
to the comment about the dying, hey man, listen, man. I'll die for my wife, man. I feel like she'd die for me. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
That's what
yeah,
my love at. I can't,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? If you down with somebody, I mean, maybe your
Like
person is not.
you and your wife right here, and something coming dropping down. You know what I'm saying? You
Yeah.
see it, man. You gonna cover her up to like, you know what I'm saying? So
just
basically,
as just as well as walking down the street. I walk next to the curb. You know what I'm saying? That's
yeah,
not only is
yeah,
that the man thing to do, it's
yeah,
because if it's a car coming, I'm gonna push her out the way or however it goes. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. Exactly,
I
exactly.
can't I
That's
can't agree with that statement as far as that female male thing and whatever. But I just it is all situational. You know
yeah.
what I mean?
Time. Maybe that's why they name is time because they speaking about something from different time. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
'Cause
I ain't trying to
that
be
definitely
funny. I'm
ain't.
just saying.
Yeah, that definitely ain't happening right now. I get it. Like back in the days when my grandfather used to work at Fisher Body, and my grandmother was, you know what I'm saying, with my mother and her siblings and shit. But that was a different time when they working at Fisher Body was like that was damn good
Yeah,
money. So you
yeah,
really didn't
yeah,
need that double
yeah,
income like how we need a double income now. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Like my
Everything costs
grandma,
more.
same thing. She ain't
Yeah,
work, but then once all the kids was gone, then she got a job. Like you know what I mean? Like 'cause she
exactly. You
wanted
know
to
what I
sit in
mean?
the house all day.
And then back then, that's what they say. Now let me do the air quotes. The woman's job was to take care of the house, to cook and clean and do all that. All that shit has changed right now. Women is running for Fortune 500 companies. Women is doing this, that, and the third, and some men are staying at home. So you can't just say that it's a woman's job or it's this or she's a man is the sole provider. It's not that no more, man. It's whoever
Would
got
you
it,
would you
whoever
would
up.
you would you ever entertain doing that? Just say like your wife just her company just blew up or something. I'm not saying
Mhm.
it's big. I'm just saying say they was
Yeah,
like we want you to be we need you to do this and you gonna make we gonna raise your salary to 300,000 a year
right.
and we need you to be on deck. And then she like shit, bam, I gotta be doing this and doing this and doing that. Like you gonna have to stay at the house, man. Like you gotta stay at the house and hold the fort down. Would you do that?
I'll be the best house dad there was. If that's what we came up with, it says so if you into work with another
Another person, you want the other person to put 50% on. So if you want something to work. No, we're not saying basically this is what we saying, time. Because everybody's situation different.
right,
Whatever you got to do to make it work, whether it's
right,
50,
right,
50, 60, 40, 70, 30. Don't get me with the math, you know what I'm saying? But
right.
however you got to do to make it work, that's just,
It's
how
not like
we feel.
when we saying when we saying the 50-50, not it's not a solid hard like you got to do the whole 50%, you got to do a whole 50%. Like Rap said, I might got 60, she might got 40 or vice versa, you know what I'm saying?
Right,
70-30, whatever it is, as long as we coming together and having 100% and
right,
everything is
right.
taken care of, you know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of people time that's living in that well, this is what my grandparents did or this is what we did. Let me just say when my mother was
Or trying to be looking for a man, her
she was
purpose,
thinking
family.
about being with her.
We understand that because we keep saying that time. That was back then. You know what I mean? Like back then, that was a woman's purpose, like to raise a family. They wasn't out looking for jobs and all that, but times have changed. Like Bam said, women running Fortune 500 companies and all type of shit. You know what I mean? So it's just a different time right now.
Right,
I'm
like
pretty sure. Go
it,
ahead, man. My bad.
it's like I said, it's some people just they stuck into that mindset that this is what has to happen. You know what I mean? It ain't about being a Vivica Fox or Denzel or whatever. It's whatever we doing to get to this goal. You know what I'm saying? To
Right,
be
right.
to be one whole family. We're
Now,
talking
I'm
about
pretty sure, time that
today in
it's every
2025.
man's dream to just be able to have so much success that their wife ain't got to work, and their wife ain't. I'm pretty sure Bam just probably wish if he just hit the lotto or whatever, or he just
Yeah,
like same thing. His job just blew up and gave him a $400,000 a year position, and he just be like, Shamika, you can retire. You ain't got to work. Just chill.
right,
That's
right,
every man's dream, but
right,
it's
right.
not like life is not like that. So you got to do what you got to do to stay
You got
happy.
to like you just said. You got to the cards you dealt. That's what you got to. You got to make the best hand and
Yeah,
play it and make it
exactly.
work. And then that's the
Exactly.
thing. Like we can't take how other people living and doing and try to implement in our life. You got to what works for you. Whatever
Yeah.
got your family going and working, that works for you. Even if I'm an able-bodied ass man, and like you said, if my wife was blessed to make $500,000, and she's like, you should stay at the house. You ain't got to be out here in this rat race. You know what I'm saying? Okay,
Hell yeah,
then
that'd be smooth. I'm chilling.
I'm just staying at home, and
Yes.
it'd be the same thing if I was making 500,000-600,000 a year. You know what I'm saying? Hey, what for what? What are you doing? You know, you ain't got to
Yeah.
go work. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Find you something to do that's like a hobby that maybe you can make some money, breathe some like whatever you know what I'm saying? Anything
Right.
that you ever dreamed that you want to do, go ahead and try to do that. I
Just do
got
it.
this.
Yeah. The only reason why we work is to eat. You know what I mean? As long as we eating and eating to what we like, you know what I'm saying? That's the thing. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
that's what's up. Hell yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? That's definitely, what's up, man. On a you got to do what you got to do to survive as a team. Exactly, man. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? All these couples that been together forever, man, that's what they do, man. They do what they got to do. So if it changed for a woman and it stays the same for the man to be the leader, what is the complaint we have today?
I have no
I
complaint.
I don't got no complaint. The man still go. gonna be the leader, and a good woman, she still gonna submit to her man, even if she make more money. And I ain't saying submitting in that type of way. I'm just saying like she gonna let the man feel like he the man. You know what I'm saying? That's what a good woman gonna do. Even if she make more money than you, she gonna make you feel like a man. She ain't gonna be like, motherfucker, I make more than you. I'm gonna sit down somewhere. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? Put your ass out here. Get your ass out here.
Yeah, nah, hey, like I said, hey man, the whole thing is your person, man. Whatever your person is doing or whatever worked for you and your person, I just described this to this channel. I can love
Love
conversations
conversation.
like this
Just be
because my
positive.
pops always told me,
All you have in this world is your word and your health. Yeah, exactly.
no, all
Exactly.
you have in this world is your boss and your word. And
Yeah,
I don't
same
break them for
same thing.
nobody.
Time, same thing. Yeah, your grandfather was your pops was a wise man.
Right.
I'm glad we spoke. I'm glad you brought up the conversation because it was a good conversation.
Yeah, time
Um,
like and subscribe. Appreciate
yeah,
you.
appreciate you. Yeah, and like I said, Shane, that was a good point, man. A real woman, even if she make more than you,
Mhm.
she gonna make you still feel like a man. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right.
Then I just feel like that's a good woman.
And
Just
then
same.
see, and then that's another thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like people say, uh, not to get all, but his dick was trash, or his pussy was trash, or his da 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 da. It's what was good for you, what you and yours like. You know what I'm saying? So you can't say,
Mhm.
oh, just because you was with this dude and he wasn't nothing, he might be the greatest to the next person. Just your opinion was you didn't like whatever it was with that at that particular time.
Yeah, my journeys and my life journeys, man. I didn't found that a lot of women they get off on because it's you. You know what I'm
Right,
saying? If they like you, if they attracted to you, they think you funny, they love you. Man, you
right.
can be at the worst sex in the world, but they gonna laugh at you and giggle or whatever, but they gonna enjoy that little time. You could be a
Yeah, I
2 minute
mean,
brother, but them little
it
two
just
minutes, she gonna
they
get off because it's
It,
you.
exactly. It's just that people when they like these stereotypes, bro. It's like we got to get away from the stereotypes and then let's do what's good for us and what we feel like is good. You know what I'm saying? If it's
Yeah,
not in my thinking is this: if you're not impeding on nobody's lifestyle or nothing else, like the people next door, if she get up and go to work every day and come home and cut the grass and do cooking, if that's what it is. How do y'all know he not a chef and he love to cook? He just can't
yeah,
find work
yeah,
right now. You know what
yeah,
I'm saying?
yeah.
And
Do you
she
do
loves
that,
it.
fam? Do you do that? Like sometimes be riding, and you might just see somebody, and you just be like, I see a lady cutting the grass, and I'll be like, damn, why is she out there cutting the grass? Like, but it's like you say, I never thought of that. Her dude
Yeah,
might be a chef. He might be in there cooking, whipping it up. Like, you know what I mean?
right. I see it all the time, and I crack jokes and shit. But I love cut. I love yard work, man. I get out there and do my thing. I fire the grill up, put my lunch on, and then I'm doing my one too. You know what I mean? I got my earbuds on.
I got that in my notes, man. Like, we see you, Ty. We appreciate it, man. We damn sure appreciate it. Um, Yard work, you know what I mean? It could be therapeutic, man. You know what I mean? Like, you get out there, cut the grass, pull out the weeds and shit, and it make you feel like we getting older, so it just kind of make you feel like you're doing something, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, just like I said, that's my whoever purpose or whatever it is just like, hey, whatever role you slid into, whatever life be life in. So whatever life
Yeah, yeah,
slid you in, that's what you got to do, and you take it to the fullest. Don't be beating yourself down like I don't have a job, I'm not a man because I'm not the breadwinner, blah blah blah. Hey man, it's different strokes for different folks, man.
yeah,
That's what. Stop
yeah,
putting all that.
bro. Real women that love you no matter what the
Right.
case may be.
Stop
Yeah,
putting all that.
exactly.
You got to stop putting all that pressure on yourself about trying to live up to the standards of what you see on the internet and all this other
Yeah,
shit. It's people on the internet that you think they live their life is all together, and it's really not, man. It's really not.
yeah, exactly. And what was our because the chat didn't scroll down. What was our Italian dude? What was his name? The subscriber we had. I mean, the dude
Piccinetti.
Piccinetti. Yeah, man, you got to do like him sometimes to get up and take a shower, man. Like sometimes you be laying around, you just be in your feelings, like man, damn this and damn that, man. If you just get up, take you a shower and get dressed, it
Mm,
puts you kind of in a different mind frame. I'll be okay, rap, let's go, man. Let's make something
yeah.
happen, man. Like you know what I'm saying? Laying around, it ain't gonna make nothing happen, man.
Right. I mean, if that's the case, but depression is real, life is real, and you got to deal with it like, you know, one step at a time and talk to people because depression, a shower and go wash that shit off. Like you got
No,
mad.
man, I'm telling you, bro. No, I 100% won't. But I be depressed. Like, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah, yeah.
I ain't gonna say I be depressed, but sometimes I be feeling depressed. You know what I'm saying? If stuff ain't going my way, I might not have got no lows this week or this or that, and I'm like, man, damn, man, I'm
And
laying
see,
around.
and that's it. Like we said, like you know what I'm saying. Yo, stress and and all that. What you just said, bro. If you put that shit up on the shelf, problems. Everybody put problems and the stresses on the shelf. A motherfucker see yours and be like, oh shit, I'm gonna take this bad back left foot, and I'm gonna take
Yeah,
his no load for the day. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah,
like
yeah,
I said,
exactly,
everything got to
exactly.
be taken with a grain of salt and taken properly. Like I said, it's
I
key.
always feel better, man. Like if I be laying around and I be like, damn, you know, because the way my job is, I don't work every day. You know what I mean? So
Right,
some days I might just be laying there and then I'll just get up and I go take a shower and get dressed. And even if I just go get me a cup of coffee at the corner or something, man, you know what I'm saying?
right,
Just make you feel a little better. You know,
right.
maybe it's just me. You know, my thing's a little Frankie Beverly and Maze in the morning. So yeah, some music, hell
Yeah,
yeah, some
yeah, you
music,
do.
man.
So now that's the see. I take a shower with music, bro. It don't matter what it is. I just whatever. I'm gonna rock out with some music. But
Yeah.
to that one point, what you were saying though, the problems and stresses you got is the stresses and the problems of a boss. And that's what people need to hear. Like as far as a boss, you being a boss, you go have those. Your days is gonna be that. And that shows your character where you can find a venue or out to deal with it. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody like, I want to be a boss, I want to be a boss until they put them boss pants on. When you got to make
Yeah.
sure this done, this done, this done, this done. So, bro, hey, hats off to you because you get it done. You know what I'm saying? I got
Time. We appreciate it. Damn.
you see, I got
Work
that
out
wax
a lot
on.
of mind safe zone. Yeah, working out. You right. Time working out is a lot. You know what I mean. That release a lot of stress. Rapping band. You need to do another music episode. Okay, yeah. People did enjoy our what we did the R&B. Look at the size of my shit, Shan.
Jesus Christ.
See them waves.
I can't see the sides because of the top. Hey,
You
Time, we
crazy.
appreciate you too in the conversation, Time. Hey,
Yeah,
that's
time.
what's
We
up, man.
appreciate it, man. Adult in the room. You know what I mean, with some adult stuff to talk about, man. That's a good thing. We
Oh
appreciate
yeah.
it.
I mean, we like it for not just from adults, all ages. I would love to talk, sit down with a real YN and see why, just why. You know what I'm saying?
Why is you a
Just why,
YN? Yeah,
why.
yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Uh,
We can get when we get back in the lab. You know what I'm saying? We could do a music one. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah, yeah, yeah. But we can actually play some music while we doing it. You know what I mean? We don't get banned or whatever.
Yeah,
But
we don't
I
own the
got this
rights to
too.
it.
Cause shit, I know this is something that you like, man. Getting away anytime you can also can help, man. Like road trips. You know what I mean? Ally, but you a boss. What's going on? What's going on, big dog? I
What
appreciate it.
up?
Appreciate it, man.
What up?
I
Oh,
appreciate you. Yeah. Congratulations, man. Remember I told you my man got his own show, his own truck and shit now, man. You back in the back. I appreciate you, bro.
I ain't heard too many songs by October London, but I like that one that kind of remake. He like a little soulful cat.
Who is October London?
He got I'm patiently waiting. Is it Marvin Gaye? He got a Marvin Gaye sound. Dude, nice though. He nice.
Damn, yeah. Shout out, damn. Okay. Shout out to you, Ally. We appreciate it, man. Appreciate you tuning in. Appreciate you, subbing and fucking with us, man. Ally, respect and blessings. Yeah, everybody just kind of in the comments together, man. We
Oh yeah,
on
oh
death.
yeah,
He on death row. The dude you talking about, man?
oh yeah, yeah, yeah. He a rapper. I think he would. Is it Death Row? Is it Snoop Dogg Barber? I think
Yeah, that's what
somebody.
the first said. He on death row.
And the song is I can't think of the title of it, but it's nice. I ain't really heard nothing else but that one little song. You know what I'm saying? But it's good. It's good.
Another thing I got in my notes is entrepreneurship. You know what I mean? Like we were just saying, if you got something you
Right.
ever thought about doing, if you get time to do it, you know what I mean? Even if you got a regular job, maybe do some research on it, see if it can be done. Another one I got, and this for you, time, love. Do y'all feel like love still exists? Like you just meet somebody and fall in love with them?
Yeah, I
You
mean,
think or y'all think that's
it
dead?
probably is out there. I found love, so you know.
Yeah, that was back. I'm saying nowadays, like how we always be saying shit different now. Like you know
Yeah,
what I
but
mean?
over the 25 years, you got to it keep you in love though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it ain't about just because I loved her back 24, 25 plus years ago. It's like, do you love her today, yesterday, and the
Okay.
day
Let
before?
me put it in a different thing. Okay. Do you? Yes, love still exists. Okay, Barb. I'm gonna ask you this too. Then, what's the percentages? You know, we be on the percentages on this show, man. What's
Right,
the
right.
percentage? What's the percentage you give? Just hypothetically speaking, say like I just was a single dude
Hmm.
and I wanted to find me a babe.
Yeah.
What's the chances of me just meeting a babe and just falling in love with her nowadays, and
In
vice
our in
versa?
our era right now,
Right
like,
now, yeah, right this era, 2025, I
well,
believe.
I think it'd be with the all the shit that's going on right now, man.
What you
Mm.
think? You give it over? Do I got an over for 50% chance of falling in love, meeting somebody?
I said you got a fifty
Jenny,
fifty chance because here's the thing, like if you like Time said, Time got, some people got that they want to be taken care of, and then you got little cats that's long in the tooth like me and you, like it's like, hey, shit, we in this together, and they
right,
might not, some people, might not be on that, you know what I'm saying?
right.
It's just right now to find love is, I think it may be harder, you know what I'm saying? See,
Barbara
I had
said 50% too. Time,
yeah.
what you give it? Time, what's
What
he
up,
said
cuz?
he said
Keto
zero
says
percent.
0. God damn, cuz.
Damn, Bill, because of buzzkill, he just came in like
Cuz
zero.
is 0.
Hell yeah,
Hey, keep it in a buck. I mean,
yeah,
like
keep it in
I
the
said,
hundred, man.
I said the 50. I said 50, but like I said, it'd be hard, man, because
It'd be hard, man.
right now, because people bringing baggage. Now, like I said, it would anybody had no baggage when I was back in the day, but now people bringing baggage though, bro.
Yeah, man. Too many switch hitters out here. Yeah, that too, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like, cause I in my journey, my life journey and shit, man. You know what I mean? I done had plenty of times where I was single, man, for years and shit, and met different bras. They don't be the same. Like you will meet them, they'll be one way, and then like a month down the line or some couple, they'll just change to a different person,
No, no,
man.
they not. No, they see. This is when you first meet them. You meet the agent. You don't meet
Right.
the real person until you been with them for a while. Then you ain't gave them bread. You didn't gave them your soul and your love and all that. And then,
Change to your soul.
next thing you know is when you move in. You really get to know who the fuck they is when you move in with them.
Yeah.
Or if you you know what I'm saying. You know she don't get up and brush her teeth in the morning. She don't wash her ass before she
It
go
be
to
little
bed.
something. See, that's it, Shan. That's where love come in. If
Right.
you love that person, if you don't love that person, some little ass shit. So many times it happens too fast. You trade your passion for glory. Don't lose your grip on the dreams of past. Keep- Okay, Okay, Roostem. Okay, Roostem. Yeah, we appreciate your input.
Hey man, they solid in the chat today, bro.
Yeah, is that they coming with some shit in the
They
chat
coming with it.
today.
Hey man, they coming with the shit. Time and
Hell
Rusum and
yeah.
yeah, y'all coming with the
Saying
topics.
that's the difference in love, man. If you one little thing, something can happen, and you would be like, man, get this. But if you love that person, or you know what I'm saying, you would be like, damn, you would just take it, kind of like, you know
Now
what I'm
see
saying?
that old cliche like Barbara said be a friend first. I don't know if being a friend first would you know what I'm saying? Because see, when you a friend, when you friends, like,
Can't be friends with no bros, man.
cause
I
see,
just
like I said, not even on the sex side, it's like, are y'all working towards this thing, and you being her friend is like, you telling, like, she know where the bodies is buried, like, you know what I'm saying?
my percentage of love is high, but the tricky part is you don't know if the person's percentage is where your percentage is. Yeah, exactly, man.
Yeah, yeah,
I agree. Yeah. See, I can't
yeah.
be friends with no bros because if I'm attracted to you, I'm gonna just cut into you. You know what I'm saying? I ain't about to just act like we friends and act like I just want to be you want to be my friend and all that shit. I'm just gonna be like, shit, what's up? Like, just get it over with.
You should have a good
You
one.
too, Roosum. You have a good one too, man. We appreciate the
Thank you for
input.
tapping in.
Thank you
Hey,
for
bro.
tapping
So
in.
you telling me you ain't going Victoria's Secret shopping with her as a friend?
Hell no.
She come out
Hell
with a piece.
no. I
She come
definitely
out.
ain't doing
She
that.
come out with a piece on. Like, what you think about this?
Shit, I'm like, let's go to the house so I can see how that shit look in real life.
It's, you see right
I'm
there.
saying put it on. Like I want to take it, man. I just can't. I
You
got
want to see it
friends.
on the bed?
Yeah, man. I just could never do that, man. Cause I'm gonna be if I'm attracted to you, I'm gonna speak up. You know what I'm saying?
I
I
know.
think ain't no friends. All dudes want to pack you, man.
Yeah, but they say the male friends be dick on layaway, waiting on one of
Exactly,
us to fuck up to
exactly,
to
man.
but you can't be, you know what I'm saying, closed minded. You gotta trust in your person to
Yeah,
be, you know what I mean? You might not have uh female friends, but what about her? She can have a a male associate. Some females might want to knock your girl off too. Shit, you never know.
so you saying you will let your well, you're on. Yeah, I'm just keeping it a buck, Barbara. You know what I'm saying? I ain't about to be faking, act like I'm your friend. What's the new movie? You want to go to the movie? You know, I ain't on none of that, man. Don't call me for advice, nothing, man. Nothing, man. Because so look, as soon as you call me crying about something, like shit, just come on over, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't on none of that, man.
You gonna come over and be with your shirt off at the door, like, come on in, let's talk
Yeah,
about it.
man. Let me give you a massage, man. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
make you feel better.
Right, right, man. But yeah, that's crazy that everybody agree that nowadays, if you wanted to find somebody, it would be hard to find somebody and fall in
But
love, man.
see, you know what though? That's our old head self saying that shit. I
Yeah,
wonder what these
yeah.
youngins think. You know what I mean? Because we
That's
we
what
lived a little longer than we ain't been through the rigmaroles. But these youngins starting out, you know what I
we
mean?
need to get some opinions of some young people. That's what we need to do, man. Let me tell you how much of a woman would love you. Jada Pinkett Smith, Remy Ma, Garrett, Corey Hardwick, been married to Tia.
Yeah,
How
yeah,
that feels, sister, sister. Yeah, yeah, exactly, man.
yeah.
Jada Pinkett, Remy Ma. Remy Ma cheated, didn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah,
She cheated
Gabrielle.
on Papoose.
Yeah, Gabrielle Union. She kind of her they with the situation with the son and Dwayne Wade. Ain't that his wife, Gabrielle Union?
Yeah, what she do? I'm not here. What Jada Pickett did, time. What Jada do? I
I
mean,
don't
what Gabrielle Union do, time?
I don't would love you. Let me tell you how much a woman. I just feel like Gabrielle Union. If this is just my opinion on the situation. If your son or daughter, whatever, is gay, more power to them. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like you can't be mad at everybody else because of what they got going on. You know what I mean?
Yeah, to each his own, bro.
Yeah,
I don't get into those type of politics, like
yeah,
those pronouns and whatever they got going on. Hey, that I think this is like I said, this 2025 America. You can
yeah.
be what you want to be. The
Do what
only
you
thing
want to be.
I want to be, I want to identify as a rich black man. But it's hard when I go to the bank and tell them to give me $1 million. They keep calling the police on me and
You're
shit.
like, give me your ID. You like, I thought you identified as a real.
Hey,
Excuse me, man.
that shit though. That shit don't read though, bro.
Right,
They
right,
don't be wanting to
man.
hear it.
Yeah, also I got, man, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I've been sick, man. So, man, make sure y'all wash your hands, man, hand sanitize, give people 6 feet so y'all won't end up in the situation I'm in, man. And I want to ask you too, Shan, did you hear about the dude Kyron Lacey, man? This on the mental health, on the mental he identifies as a
But
rich
cause
white
of
man.
cause of cause of rich white man.
Hey, look, you gonna make it, cuz you
Hey, look,
identify as
cuz
that.
don't go to Citizen Bank and tell them you want to make a withdrawal. They gonna have them folks on your
Man. But
head.
like the you know how we be talking about mental health, man, and talking to people and shit.
Right.
Kid, his Kyron Lacey, he was a LSU wide receiver. He
Okay.
was supposed to go to the NFL, man. They said he committed suicide. This was just a couple on April 25th. Was a couple
Hmm.
like last week and shit or
Did they
some
find
shit.
out what was the reason? Did he leave a letter?
No, if he ain't leave no letter, because I'm doing it online. He ain't leave no letter or nothing, man. Yeah, that Barbara Rouser, Kyron story. You know, I just found out about it, man. But
Damn.
I guess
I,
he was
I I
going through.
heard a little bit about it, but with all the rigmarole that was going on with the Shador, it kind of got overshadowed and shit.
Yeah, yeah. Get yourself some real ginger turmeric root.
Told you,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah. I didn't have so many so many what's your names? Hell yeah. Pure
Hey,
honey. That's what I just had in here, honey.
hey, your
I
neighbor
see
around the
it.
corner sell yo. I want to stop off over there. they sell honey and shit.
Yeah, I be seeing them signs and shit, man.
Yeah, yeah,
He hit and ran and killed a man. Oh, that's why he was going through. That's why he was going through it. Take mental health seriously. Exactly, exactly,
yeah,
Mr. Williams. You know, mental health is real. We was just, talking earlier in the show about how, we be depressed. Not, I ain't gonna say depressed because, I don't want to disrespect people that really be depressed, but feeling depressed, feeling down, just feeling like shit ain't going your way, man. That shit real, man. You know
I
what I
mean,
mean?
you just because you're not, yeah, clinically diagnosed with it, you can be like you said, you can be depressed about a situation and things is going on. And again, like you said, 988 chat. If you want to talk to somebody about it, I feel like you know us as men, a lot of cats don't want to admit when they, what I'm saying, going through some things like that. But they feel like they less than a man. You know what I mean? So I commend anybody that's willing to talk about it and share that particular, so because once we start talking as and they see us as regular men, especially young black men, talking about it, that it's okay not to be okay, then
Yeah,
it, what I'm saying, it helps. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
I want to ask you this. Anybody in the chat that want to comment on this? Because we older, like we keep speaking on. Do y'all feel like when y'all was younger, everything used to kind of go your way? You know what I'm saying, Bam? Do you feel
Yeah.
like when you was younger, shit just used to line up for a nigga, man? You know what I'm saying? And it just seemed like as you get older, it'd be harder for stuff to line up like it used to, man. You know what I mean? You gotta
Yeah.
pray, you gotta pray. But when you was younger, man, you just come outside, man. Shit just go your way, lightweight, man.
Yeah, I mean that's like I said, it's part of growing up. It's like life be life, and it's like a lot more shit that we got to worry about. Back then, I mean, if you can go back to 15, 16 years old, all you had to worry about is you had air in your tires on your BMX, and could you make it around the corner? You know what I'm saying? And was you go get a bag of candy or some nine laters? That's the type of shit that you had to worry about back then. Like now though, you got to worry
So
about,
now, so you saying now it just seemed like that because
yeah, it's
we
because
got so much more stuff in our
we
life.
got more important shit to worry about when you got lives that depend on you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
You
got
got
a
things
friend
that
that graduated with who has been in a nursing home for the past 5 years. He's 60, can't get out of bed. He knows depression firsthand. Yeah, that shit real, man. That
yeah,
depression shit is real, man. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, it is, and it's like there's no like I just said before, there's no answers. You could tell somebody something that's dealing with it because we don't know. You know what I'm saying? It's like little triggers and shit because you try to rationalize with it, but you can't, man. You would never get it together and try
Yeah,
to help somebody. You know what I'm saying? So they got to leave that up. I feel like leave that up to professionals. You just put your arms around them. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. That's one thing that be having me depressed, man. Like I just spoke on.
Hmm.
If a few things go wrong in a row, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like one, two things, you like, damn, man, shit always life be life. You know what I'm saying? But once
yeah,
you start getting like one, two, three, four things in a row that you know what I mean, they go the opposite way.
right,
That's when I fall into it and I be like, man, damn, man, shit ain't never, you know what I'm saying? I got to give
yeah,
myself a pep talk, man. I got to, like Cam said, I got to get in the mirror and like, man, you that nigga, man, get up, man. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
shit gonna be okay. Like, you know what I mean?
And that's just it. Like the things you can't really my how I handle it though, bro, is like I'm not gonna stress out over what I can't control. You know what I'm saying? If I can control the outcome about it, and then that's what it is. But just like you said, you give yourself a pep talk. A lot of it, like I said, I beat myself up on a lot of different little shit, and then I just be like, yeah, but the same thing I told you. If I put my problems on the shelf, somebody will take my problems and put, what I'm saying, and go and run with it. So I look at it like that. And like, damn, I can handle this shit. I ain't been punching them out before. Fuck it. You know what I mean? Keep it
Yeah,
pushing.
yeah.
I mean, if you could, just like I said, you didn't took them shots. You didn't took them shots on everything, bro. And then here you still right here. You still doing your thing. So hey, hats
Yeah.
off to you because the stress of, like I said, again, I'm gonna give you your flowers right now. The stress of being a boss and have to worry about you got other people's lives depending on you, not only your family but employees and this is that and the third, bro. That shit is
Yeah, yeah,
that
hell yeah, that should be stressful, man. Like, you
yeah.
know what I mean?
I
And
mean, but
it just,
everybody on the outside looking in be like, yeah, I want to do, and I commend you to do it if you can do it. But this is the things they don't tell you about behind closed doors. That when you a boss, you don't get vacations like that. You know what I mean? Because somebody got to be running the company or running the situation at all times. You know
and
what I
the
mean?
phone, one thing too, Shan, like you said about having employees, is the phone. You know what I'm saying? Like, you dread the phone call, like, man, the
Yeah,
truck wrong here, the truck broke down. Where you like, man, damn, man, like, you
yeah,
know what I mean? So sometimes when you just make it through a day, you just you know what I'm
Right.
saying, you know, made it through the day, man. And
That's how
it's
I be
like,
at work. Like, damn, I ain't had to choke nobody. God damn. Woo.
if for real, man, you know
Day
what
a
I'm
good
saying?
day.
Like Barbara said, man, you smile on the outside, you got to be strong, man. You know what I mean? Smile on the
Oh yeah.
outside, but hurt on the inside, man. You know, and
But keep, hey,
time,
you know what it is? Keep it pushing, bro.
yeah, yep, KOP, keep
Keep
on
on
pushing.
pushing. Hell
I
yeah.
fit army like that and lined up even more now as a grown man, sitting that same foundation structure to my sons. Okay, time. You know what I mean? That's what's up. That's definitely what's up, man. Anybody out there that's like how this discussion then kind of turned into, what I mean, a depression discussion, and we all kind of saying how we be depressed sometimes, feeling down. If you know anybody that feel like that, go on crack you one like Shan, man. You know what I mean? Reach out to him. Like Aaron said, his his
It's-
his friend and in the nursing home for the past 5 years. Sometimes just calling somebody, man, like shit, what's going on? How you doing?
yeah.
That'll lift them up, man. Or going to see him, or just checking on your loved ones.
Yeah, true story, bro. That's what's up. That phone call, you'd be surprised how far a phone call go, man. Or even just
Yeah,
stopping in.
yeah,
Stop
yep.
in and holler, you know what I'm
They
saying?
called and checked on me the other day, man. Like, shit, what's up, rap? How you feeling, man? It made me feel good, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just made me feel good, man. That somebody thinking about you is what it is, man. Just somebody
Right.
thinking about you.
That's what's up, Time. That's what's up. Hey, these Mika little drinks, man. She probably be salty. I ain't got nothing.
What is it?
Simply Spike Simply, 5% alcohol. It's pineapple flavor. This shit pretty
Okay,
good.
okay, okay.
Tastes like juice.
Yeah, damn. How much alcohol is it?
5%.
Okay, okay.
Just a little,
Oh,
some little slight.
and y'all, while we got y'all on here, we want to let y'all know that this summer we gonna be getting out like we was last summer. You know what I'm saying? But this summer, a little bit more, man. We're gonna start our journey. This Saturday we're gonna be at the East Professional Center for the Sports Legends of Cleveland book launch. Man, they launching a book. The address 1349 East 79th Street, Cleveland, Ohio. It's from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. It's free. If you want to come, get you a book, get your book signed. The doors open at 11. They're gonna have merchandise and books available for purchase. At 12, they showing a video, which going to be introduced by Tyrone Owens. He a track star from I think Marshall, and a coach. It's called Born and Bred in Ohio. They're gonna have history and goals of the sports Cleveland legends. The author Tim Hudek is gonna speak. They're gonna have introduction, of athletes that's in the book and book signing. So some of the athletes some of the people that's gonna be there that's involved in this Ted Ginn senior, that Coach Glenville and National Hall of Fame coach, Jonathan Burrell from Marshall and Ohio State. He number two, I think, in the 100-yard dash behind Jesse Owens. He hold the record. It's just a few people that's gonna be there. That's sports legends from Cleveland, man. You know what I mean? You want to
That's
come
what's up. That's what's up. We had Buck Icon on here. What was that? Saturday? When was we on here?
Saturday? Yeah, we had Buck
Yeah,
Icon,
we had Buck
Twine.
Icon. He do that for football camp. Y'all stay tuned before if you got all your kids. I think they was what the ages was from 6 to 13 or something like that.
Yeah, that was nice last
For
summer.
the
You know what I
summer,
mean?
yeah, last summer
Yeah.
they gonna have that. You know what I'm saying? So
Yep, exactly.
stay
So
tuned.
we gonna be out there when that comes. We just gonna try to get out this summer to some positive events, and some stuff we just gonna go have fun like we always do, man.
Hey, how you feel about old boy Pops got banned? I forget he played for the Indiana Pacers. His father was at Giannis.
Oh,
He
with the
did the game.
thing, with the T-shirt or something, or the towel or something.
No, he was like trying to get at him, like rah rah rah. The NBA didn't ban him. Now you can't even watch your son if he make it to the finals because you didn't cross the line.
Yeah, he went out there. I think he had a T-shirt he
Yeah,
was holding up with somebody's face on his son's face on it or
his front
something.
end, his name
Yeah,
on it too.
think he just went a little bit too far, man. That's all. He picked the right.
Yeah, he picked the right dude to tell.
Yeah, any other brother probably would have punched his father. Yeah, Giannis kind of, you know what I mean? He be chilling, but
Yeah, he was letting him know like if he want that part of that life, he'd get it.
yeah, that's a bit much to be in his face, in the NBA player's face, man. You know what I'm saying? They
Mhm.
already lost. They already probably pissed off, like
Yeah,
rubbing it in.
them other cats was ready though. Like they bring it over here. I give you what you're looking
Yeah,
for.
I'll be a huckleberry. You know what
I'll
I'm
be your
saying?
Huckleberry. Shit.
Exactly. Also, I just want to say the Cleveland, the Cleveland Metropolitan School District, they support the sports legends of Cleveland. They aim to document and celebrate over 120 years of Senate League sports history, man, dating back all the way to 1904. And the book includes documentation of teams, athletes, coaches, and commissioners from the past and present, y'all. So if you to schedule an interview or you want to learn more, contact Al Drews, the sports legend of Cleveland trustee, 440-777-0694. And also if you want information about it, it's sportslegendsofcleveland.com. We will be there this Saturday, y'all, live.
In the building.
Exactly.
Draymond Green, yeah, Draymond Green. I don't know if Draymond Green bought that life, but he definitely he picked the right one.
What Draymond do?
No, Time said he would have never did that to Draymond Green.
Oh, okay, I see. Yeah. Take Draymond took off on his own teammate. Remember?
Man, he don't care. He ain't got two fucks to give, man.
Yeah,
Draymond,
exactly,
he
man.
stumped on niggas. I'm surprised he's still in the league.
Yeah, man. Now he did all type of shit to LeBron too, didn't he? Now they cool.
Right, right.
Yeah, man.
That's how that. But see, you know what they say? They just be they competitors, and once they get off the court, you know what I'm saying? They different. You know what I'm saying? They turn it on and off. I'm not that. I can't turn it off, nigga.
Yeah. You ain't about to
You
swing on me,
disrespect
then you
me
about
and
to fool
swing
tomorrow.
on me and shit.
Yeah,
That's
man.
just like boxers after the match. They be like, oh, but shit, I can't turn it off, nigga.
Yeah. I might try to get one in, especially if I
Right,
lost. You know what I'm saying?
right.
Dang. What about the Cavs, Shan? They blew them niggas out, man.
Yeah, man. I just need them to turn that notch up a little bit, like get a little more about it, like you know what I mean,
What, a little more,
like
more like
that.
more mean?
Yeah, they play too nice for me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
We need a bruiser. We need somebody that's gonna be about that life because this next stage is a bunch of them is about that life. You know what I'm
So
saying?
who we about to play now?
Indiana.
Yeah, them niggas mean, man.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
all that playing, you know what I mean? This is about to get real.
about to get real in the field, man. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah.
All that
Exactly.
soft
I
play.
can't wait.
Yeah, Saturday. I think it's Saturday.
Now these games I'm gonna be watching every. You know what I mean? The first ones, I really wasn't the first round because Miami. Sorry, they was blowing them niggas out. But this
Yeah,
next one I'm gonna be watching every single one of them, man.
right. So how you feel? You say you in agreement with with the draft picks with the Browns?
What they did. I'm a roll with it. I just feel like the other quarterback that they picked before Shador, they could have used that pick on somebody else. You know what I mean? The
Mm.
third round, they was gonna do that. But you see, Trump was tweeting like, man, go get he tweeted that NFL stop that shit and get Shador, man. I'm like, okay, Trump, okay.
If you were from family
Man,
business, my
check the
buddy.
last name. Okay, time. Okay, yeah, we agree. We agree, man. You know what I'm saying? And for now, yo, I got some weather for y'all, man. We all ready for this?
Jesus Christ. Yeah, tell them about the tornado that touched down, man.
You're right. The tornado, you was crazy, man. Tomorrow, y'all, Thursday, it's gonna be 75 degrees, but it's 80% chance of rain. So it's gonna rain. So y'all lawns, I know my lawn need it, man. Friday, it's gonna be 71, 65% chance of rain. And Saturday, it's gonna be down to 60 with 85% chance of rain. Next week gonna be in the 60s and 70s, but it's gonna be cloudy all week. And the rest of the country is gonna be above average. Oh damn, the weather. Y'all know y'all love my weather reports, man. You know what I'm
Yep,
saying? Exactly, man. And that's what it is for the weather, y'all.
that's what it is for the weather.
Exactly, man. And that's about it, Shan. We gonna you know what I'm saying? We gonna get up out of here, bro. Go fall back and go watch the X-Men, man. I'm binging. What you got up for the evening?
Hold on.
We gonna you know what I'm saying? We gonna get up out of here, bro. I've been looking at so far back. We go watch the X-Men, man. Binge. What you got? What you got? The extra? I hear the double play over there.
This that October London. We don't own the rights to this music.
Exactly. I bought this hat from Walmart like 2 years ago, man. Still, I love this hat, man. I've been washing so much, man. But it just keep on ticking. I only pay $8 for this hat, man. Who is that?
October London.
October London. Okay, we do not own the rights to this music.
We do not own the rights to this music.
It's October London. It sound wrong.
Yeah, that's that cat. That's that cat
Okay,
October
okay.
London.
He on death row.
Death Row. Death Row. Oh man, I had this. What they say?
He
Yeah,
Marvin
Marvin
Gaye.
Gaye for sure. The
That's
boy.
hard. So I didn't know you could play the music. So we can get some some requests and shit going on, man. Remember we said had a request at first, man. He's smooth. Yeah, we had the request going on at first, man, in the studio.
Deion Sanders did the same thing. Eli Manning fight. Yes, yes. But here's the thing, though, bro. It's a big difference.
Yeah, the skin color, and
Yeah.
also Eli Manning was a more accomplished quarterback in college than Shador was. You know
It
what I
wasn't
mean?
the antics wasn't there either. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? So
yeah, yeah.
again, like Dion want to be prime time, and Dion, what they did was basically they called back in the slavery days. They was buck breaking. So you supposed to been high ranked and going and supposed to been way up here. So what they did, like back in the slavery days, they take the biggest slave and then they did some horrible things to him. You know what I'm saying? Demand him and did all kinds of shit. So what they did is set a precedent to show them like you can be that dude in college, but when it come to this right here, we still control it. So they told don't nobody touch that dude until
And
you
yeah, also Shan, we got to keep it a buck, man, because a lot of facts been coming out since this stuff happened, man. Like
Mhm.
a lot of stuff he was doing, the shenanigans he was pulling, man.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh, I heard Riz via Rizzo, which is Browns report on the Browns.
right,
This also was on ESPN. Stephen
right,
A. He was when he was going to the meetings, man. He wasn't being serious. He was wearing his headphones. He was accepting FaceTime calls. They said
right.
they have a drill that they do where they show you plays where you messed up, and they ask you, well, what happened right here? What would you do now? And they said he was practically like, well, shit, I feel y'all I might not be the guy for y'all then. Just kind of being
Exactly.
super disrespectful in the meetings, man.
And that's the thing. So it's like some people was like, "Oh yeah, Dion doing this for his son," and the NFL is still a business. Let's be clear about that.
Right.
It is a business first. And if Colin Kaepernick didn't show y'all that this is how they go run their NFL, you know what I'm saying? They go do it the way they want to do it, via be however wrong, right you think it may be. You're not stopping nothing. This is what you want to do. You can go play up in Canada or go play wherever else you
Whatever.
want to
Yeah.
play. But all that
Same
shit you
thing.
did, all them
Same
antics
thing.
you was doing, man, that shit,
Yeah.
I
Same
don't
thing
even
with
respect.
Colin Kaepernick, because this is the same.
Yeah.
I learned this in the same thing when I learned about Shador. This was Stephen A. Smith talking. He said he knew Kaepernick wasn't gonna never play another down when the NFL gave him a second chance to have a workout for all of the teams to come watch him work out. And
Mhm.
he said he waited 2 hours to before the workout and
Change the
change,
location, didn't
yeah. And
he?
then he saying, you know what I mean? How is you gonna do that, bro? So he said,
Yeah.
man, once he seen that, he like, man, that nigga he ain't never playing in the league
Like
no
I
more.
said, hey, time. Dion did it to himself, man. At some point, you got to grow up. All that old prime time and all that shit you talking that this is not your league. Yes, you was a great player. Yes, you did. This is that and the third. And if you go think you it's gonna work for you, you pretty much told them like uh the history repeat itself. Don't nobody want nobody fucking up their locker room and shit like that. You
Yeah,
pulling up
yeah.
in nah, come on. You think
And
you so
then
you entitled
said
to be
this
here?
in 2018. This is why was crazy. Full circle. In 2018, he said that the Cleveland Browns is not a place for a quarterback to go. Now
Right.
just think now. The Cleveland Browns saved your son. Because
Nah,
I bet somebody, she was like, he said, I'm like, man, he ain't say that. I'm like, pull it up on Google. We bet it. She showing up, pulled that shit up. I'm like, it say 2018. She like, I ain't say what year it was, but And
Hey,
he definitely said that
he
shit,
eating that
man.
humble pie right now. He eating that
Yeah,
humble pie because if
yeah,
anybody out there that still wanted him, they could contact the Browns. They got 5 quarterbacks.
yeah,
5.
yeah.
So the Browns got him, you know what I'm saying? If somebody wanted him, they'd be knocking and beating that door down. Don't nobody want that, bruh.
But I feel like now that he here, he done had a slice of humble pie. I feel like now, man, because he a good quarterback. You know what I'm saying? He just, with the antics and all that stuff. But I feel like now they say he gonna strap his boots on, man. Get his cooler and come to work every day, man.
Bro,
Ready to
listen,
work, man.
here's the thing, man. I didn't see all that much because of the level of the teams they was playing in his college game. Again, even when Cotton was on there, it's different between playing on Fridays and Saturdays and Sundays. And when you playing on Sundays, it's gonna be a whole different ball game. All that entitledness and all that shit, the speed of these damn corners and all that shit. It's
Yeah,
other. It's listen. When he get hit like somebody like a Miles Garrett, oh, it's gonna be some. It's gonna be, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be
he
real nice,
he nice though, man. I'm telling you, man. He
man.
just back. Cotton said it. Cotton said he need a year, but he gonna be good, man.
Yeah.
He
Hey,
nice, man. It's in his blood. He gonna be good, bro.
I get. Hey, look, I was wrong. I said when they was first talking about LeBron James and shit, I was a non-believer. But when LeBron did his thing, I'm from Missouri, the Show Me State. He got to show
Yeah,
me. I'm
yeah,
not
yeah,
that shit he did in college. That's over. That's done with.
yeah, yeah,
Let's come on with that NFL. Let me see what that NFL got going with you.
yeah.
You know
See
what I'm saying?
that's what a NFL quarterback is accurate. He stand in the pocket and he accurate, man. You know what I'm saying? Where he was playing, his line was so shitty. So just now imagine he gonna have a good ass line. He gonna have a good quarterback coach. Stefanski
Whoa,
is a
whoa,
good
whoa,
ass
whoa.
quarterback coach.
Well, we got a good ass line at. You ain't see how many times all our quarterbacks was running on their ass?
Yeah, because most of them niggas was hurt last year. They gonna be back.
Man,
They gonna be back now. Petoni on them. They back, right?
hey, like I said, we'll see September
Yeah,
if he
yeah,
makes
yeah.
that if he beat
Yep.
out
If he
all
make
them
the
people.
team. Yep, exactly, exactly.
But first
Yep.
of all, Flacco got a stronger arm than all the motherfuckers, and he's 40 years old.
Yeah, Flacco gonna start. You know what I mean? And that's another thing, man. That's good for him because he gonna have somebody to learn from, man. Flacco is a pro's pro. You know what I mean? So that'll give him somebody to learn from. That's about Stephen A. Snitches. That is Stephen A. Snitch. If you knew, why would you tell your brother that he's a Wendy Williams guy type of. He didn't find out all of this stuff just now coming out time. All of this the antics and stuff he was pulling why they was mad at him. All this stuff just came out after the fact. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure
Who
he
about
probably
Shador?
yeah, the stuff he was pulling
Man,
that
that
the
shit.
stuff he
They
was
said he
pulling
was
in the
doing that shit
meetings.
like showing up to the game in Rolls Royces, not
No,
riding.
they wasn't tripping. The reason the
No, I'm
NFL
just
was
saying.
tripping, yeah,
About
yeah,
the
he
not
was
showing
doing
up
that
to the
type of
practice.
stuff.
He showing up to practice driving one right. Now your father's the coach, but you like I'm gonna drive the whip. I'm gonna pull up in a
Yeah,
roll.
yeah.
Come on, man.
They was getting NIL money though. They was getting money. You know what I'm saying
Yeah,
from
you
that
getting
deal.
you getting money, but there's no I in team. You go drive and the rest of the team is on the bus.
Yeah, now that's some whole
That's the
shit.
same. And then even
Yeah.
LeBron's son did the same fucking thing.
Yeah, but the reason he rubbed the NFL the wrong way is the stuff he was pulling. Man, he was acting like he already was drafted. When they had them meetings, like they said, when you go for an interview for a job, bro, this is a job. You got to
Right.
take it serious. You can't be in there with headphones on, accepting calls, and you know what I mean.
They
Not being
listen.
he wasn't
He
prepared,
he
man.
he had a party at their house, nigga. They said it was like over 1,000 some people there, like a big gala. You didn't even want to show up to the damn function to the
Yeah.
draft. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah,
Like I said,
yeah, and then he had the legendary and all that stuff. They just said it was
yeah,
kind of a bit much. Also, they said that he said he was gonna play in one of those games. I forgot the name of, the senior games and that shit, and
right.
he didn't. You know what I mean? So it's just a lot of stuff he was doing that made that shit happen. What happened?
Yeah, but he
He
time
already
he already
had money
had money
time.
though.
Yeah, they been had money
They
already.
been had bread.
Yeah,
Even if you go all the way back when they was kids, I used to watch their little show. I forget what it was, but them motherfuckers was spoiled as fuck then.
yeah, they had bread
They
then. So
had
when they
bread,
start
but
playing now that NIL money in college, so they was
yeah, yeah,
had deals and
but
that
they was
shit too.
always used to bread though. So
Yeah,
money
exactly.
ain't this ain't no nothing new to them. Oh shit!
Exactly,
I
exactly.
need to dial 911, nigga.
That shit coming out, Shan. I'm telling you, it's coming. It's coming out, man.
I thought you was about to bust out a rap like my nigga.
Oh yeah, rest in peace,
Rest
Momo. You
in
know what I'm saying? Yeah, yeah, exactly. We gonna get on up out of here, y'all. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate all y'all coming through the chat, fucking with us.
Hey, time.
Um,
Good looking, bro.
yeah, time saying, but still tune in. We on here every Saturday and every Wednesday at 6 p.m. You know what I mean? And everybody in the chat that participated, Barbara,
Everybody.
even everybody.
Time. Bully. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I lied. We
I
appreciate
bully.
everybody, man. My man
Barbara, you
from
already know, Barbara.
yeah, my man's from Italy, man. Everybody.
Yeah, Ciao Bella.
Rest in peace, Mo. Exactly. OG Moon, exactly, man. We appreciate you tuning
For
in, bro.
sure, for
You know what
sure.
I'm saying? And we gonna get up out of here, y'all. We'll see y'all Saturday at the book launch,
Saturday
straight
at the
like
book
that.
launch. I'm about to go be a rich white man. Me and my cousin about to hit the spot.
Let them know, Shan. Let them know, man. Straight like
Hey,
that.
straight. Hey, one more time for the 1,000 subscribers, bruh.
Yeah, exactly, y'all. We over 1,000
We over a
subscribers. You know what I'm
thousand
saying? We're gonna
subscribers. You know what
pat
that
ourselves
means?
on the back, man. You know what I'm saying? It's coming, man. Stay dangerous out there, y'all, and straight
Stay
like that.
dangerous and lock the door. Stay safe.
Peace.
Peace.